Guys, can we talk about how shit YouTube is at the moment? I don't know what YouTube's doing. I don't know if it's all the new AI shit that's been put out there that's been, poorly implemented, or if it's got something to do with, I don't fucking know. I don't work there. I've just noticed over my many years of being on YouTube, there's shifts in how the algorithm works and how it affects people, and how some people have just not been able to beat it, me being one of those included. I've made countless YouTube channels over the last, God, I don't even know how many years. I think my first YouTube channel was made when I was 12 or 13, which was back in like 2009. I'm still here, baby. I'm still going. I don't have any luck, and anytime there is an algorithm change, I'll either create a new YouTube channel, or I'll, refresh an old YouTube channel and try and create video content that sort of fits into the new algorithm pushes, or I'll do my best to sort of, update my content so it looks and feels a little bit more modern to what people are creating. It just fails. And, specifically recently, in the last, 3 to 4 years, I've definitely made content that I'm like, okay, this isn't just slop for the sake of slop. I've put effort into it. I've put lots of time and effort into it. And, the videos, these ones specifically I'm talking about were maybe a year or so back, but, they got decent enough views. Like, I say decent enough, maybe 100 views to 200 views, getting maybe 10 to 15 likes. And these were scripted video game reviews, sort of in the vein of a JonTron or a Kid Icarus type thing. And I had a lot of fun doing those, but the reception being so minuscule because I wasn't being pushed kind of made it disheartening. And the amount of effort that I put in, the amount of time, it made it hard to really keep going. So it was, something that I dropped off the back burner. And then I've tried other styles, in the past few years as well. Like gaming commentary, where I play a game, I, act like a bit of a character and just, cut to the funniest moments, and those sort of did well. But I think my struggle is that I'd get disheartened, and then I'd swap the style, and then I'd lose the audience, alienate the audience that I have, and then it would just drop off, and, no one would care to watch. And I'm like, you know what, fair enough, that's my own fuck up. But something I've noticed recently, and it's something that YouTube pushes, is about, how they want to push out new content creators. And you'll hear from different people all the time, like, oh, I've got a channel to blow up without putting in, without it, needing 100 videos to know where the algorithm's going to push you. And, that was actually, I saw a video from a channel called Fart Smeller, which was a dude just playing Modern Warfare 2, talking about the algorithm and how shit it is, and that he went the complete opposite direction to what YouTube recommends. Because YouTube always, whenever you're starting up a YouTube channel, YouTube or your YouTube, what do you want to call them? The, content trainers or whatnot. The people who are like, oh, here's how you grow on YouTube in 7 quick steps. They're like, you need to have really good thumbnails. You need to have descriptions that, have these keywords in them. They've got to have the Google Ads search words and all this crap. This dude posted a video with no description, no bio, no thumbnail. Dude's cursing like a sailor within the first few minutes, and he got this video to blow up. And when I say blow up, it's not like millions of views, but I think, nearly about 500,000 views or so. And that's pretty damn impressive. And he literally created the channel 2 weeks prior to that video going up, or maybe even a week prior to that video going up. And that's crazy fucking work. Considering that YouTube and all these, I can't even think what the fuck I want to call them. Content trainers is what my brain wants to say. I don't know, these fucking assholes who are like, oh, here's the best ways to blow your channel up in 2025. They always say the same shit that you've heard elsewhere, and it doesn't work. And the problem is these people are referencing, channels that have already been blown up for ages and what they do now. And unfortunately, there is a level of luck to it. Oh, fuck. Oh, good job. Jesus. I'm shite. And, they'll give you these tips and you'll follow them. And they're tips that YouTube even recommends. They're, you'll see, interviews with some of the biggest content creators, and it's always fucking Jimmy, isn't it? It's always Mr. Beast. It's always them talking to like, how did you blow your content up? It's like, oh man, you know what? I did this, and I just never let it settle, and I was always posting consistently, and all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, yeah, he did. Fair enough. He did blow up with a very small... Jesus Christ, if I get killed again, I'm going to shit myself. But then he found his way. And unfortunately, in his way, if you've got money and you've got the talent to get these videos edited, like, I'm an average YouTube editor, but I've definitely thought, like, should I just get a fucking credit card? Should I just get a credit card and do, like, you know, testing out the worst reviewed hotels in all of Brisbane, Australia, and just do something like that? Because it's, you know, it's those big keywords that, you know, cash people in. But then it's a gamble, isn't it? Because it's like, well, if I just get a fucking, you know, because I've seen it work for other people, if I just take a loan out and spend, you know, however much money and then get nothing from it, I've then wasted it. Or hell, even the first video could blow up and then never blow up again. It's just, there is too much danger involved. I need to go get Jug. So seeing this guy just post whatever the fuck he felt like and it blow up for him without having to put in the time, like the huge amounts of effort that, you know, and in saying this, like, I don't want it to come across as like an asshole type thing. Like, there was definitely, there's always effort put in with any video, but like, the video's not edited or anything. It's just, it's been, you know, commentated and then uploaded. Is that good to go now? Yes, sick. And like, my last venture was a YouTube channel called Balaclava, where I wanted to sort of try and do similar to what YouTuber Memulous does, like some YouTube commentary over, you know, content from Reddit and the internet and stuff. But I wanted to put it in a bit of a spooky twist and do like, you know, ghost videos and all that stuff. And I juggled between posting videos and posting shorts, because what do they always tell you to do? YouTube's like, hey, post shorts. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll post shorts, let's go. And then sure enough, you post shorts and it's like, okay, the shorts are blown up, but guess what? Your long form content's getting fuck all. You're not getting shit from it. And it's like, well, but I did what you told me to. Oh, we got the clowns. I fucking hate the clowns. They scare the shit out of me. Die. Yeah. You know, I created these videos that I was like, yeah, these are great. I'll cut out clips from it for the short form content. And yeah, short form content got some views, but it didn't then bring people from the shorts over to the long form videos, which is a pretty big thing. Like, I also make music and I post music on TikTok, and sure enough, you know, posting, you know, it's definitely like gotten me some like listeners and stuff on Spotify and a bit of natural growth and whatnot. But it is very much in a thing of, you know, people from short form, they're not necessarily going to leave the platform to go and, you know, check out something that's on a completely different platform. I think, you know, coming from making stuff on TikTok and again getting told by these freaking content creators, these influencers, this is the way that you've got to post content 2025. Following that and reaping no benefits and it just being an absolute shit fest. And then me going and being like, okay, well, I'm just going to post whatever I feel like, however many times a day, and it be more beneficial for me. I'm like, you know what? This worked for me on TikTok. Maybe it'll work for me on YouTube as well. It worked for Fart Smeller, who was someone who had made plenty of content prior that didn't get nearly enough reception as it probably deserved. You had the opportunity, just fuck it, go full send, post a video with nothing and see where it goes. And this is my experiment to see if it's something that can be done for other people, because, you know, maybe that is the issue. Maybe because everyone is trying their hardest to make content to what YouTube recommends, maybe the trick now is to make the content that YouTube wouldn't recommend. I don't know if that makes sense, but because if you're coming across, you know, a smaller content creator's video where they've got a really intense thumbnail that, you know, follows all the different tropes of modern YouTubers, and they've only got like 30 views on it. You click on it, they've got no likes, no comments, no nothing. Is it going to have you stick around? Or if you come across a video that's got a title like, I don't know, what am I going to title this? Like, what the fuck YouTube, or what the hell is what the shit is going on YouTube? I don't know, let's call it that. What the shit is going on YouTube? To post it like that, and you just see, you know, zombies in Spaceland footage, some Aussie dude commentating over it, and then just, you know, again, not necessarily putting any effort in. I know I'm editing this. Like, I know there's cuts. But, you know, it just coming across this and it's just a conversation with a dude. Like old YouTube commentary. Like, I grew up in the era of, like, Syndicate, Jev, T. Martin. Let's not talk about T. Martin. But, you know, like, those types of content creators and you know, and that's the shit that I've always loved, is just a guy sitting there talking about shit, which is why, like, you know, one of my favorite YouTubers now is still Jev, because he just jumps on, he talks about fucking NFL or UFC while doing, you know, grinding on a COD game. Not that, you know, COD's really my thing anymore, because, you know, it's shit now. But that's the sort of content that I always liked, because I can just chuck it on in the background and be like, yeah, I'm just enjoying this, you know. Especially, you know, when there is a game that I am completely intrigued by or interested in playing in the background, or even something that's a bit nostalgic. That's the sort of shit that I like, and that's the sort of shit that I'd like to make. But I've tried numerous times to make so many different things, even doing this sort of stuff, and it not working. So this, I don't know. If what the fuck is that? What is that? I do not remember him. This is my official experiment to see if this motherfucker is huge. Oh my god, we're just gonna keep running. This is my official experiment. So, future me, let me know how I did. Let me know if anyone stuck around, and if anyone feels the same, if anyone thinks that YouTube is just, it doesn't know what it's doing, it doesn't know how to push out recommendations, it's pushing out, you know, slop on YouTube from AI creators and all that sort of shit. My god, he's got laser eyes! Maybe this is the way to break through the algorithm, is do the opposite. It's opposite day, motherfuckers, and this dude's got a big fat head.